Greetings. Today I want to speak to you on the subject of Psycho-Neurobics Alchemy. And this Psycho-Neurobic Alchemy is to help you to get rid of all form of mental slavery and to teach you how to use your mind power to achieve your every desire. So in other words, teaching you how to create your reality consciously. So, to make it a little bit more simpler for you, I would like to explain to you what is actually neurobics. And it is just like aerobics. So you have aerobics that you do for your cardiovascular system in the form of physical exercise, and it will help to nourish your body, and it will help your body to perform or to function properly. So it does give you good health, physically speaking. So mentally speaking, you need to exercise your mind. You need to have a healthy mind. And so you have to exercise your mind to be connected with the divine mind, to be connected with the infinite intelligence. And so when you do these mental exercises, they will help you to be connected with the ether. And so this was what Abdullah taught Neville Goddard when he taught Neville how to live in his imagination morning, noon and night in order to make his trip to Barbados. What was he doing? He was teaching him how to get rid of mental slavery by exercising your mind consciously. So when Neville begins to exercise his mind consciously or mindfully, then he was actually activating certain neurons in his body. And so the neurons pathways was taking place within his body along with his electrons and his protons. So a whole science was taking place within to help to exercise and expand the mind to live the best version of his life. So my brother and my sisters, when it comes to neurobics, all you have to do is think about aerobics, okay? And think about the different things that you need to do to keep your body in good shape. So whenever you've been instructed to use your imagination, when you've been instructed to do scripting, when you've been instructed to do journaling, when you've been instructed to do mirror work, when you've been instructed to be out in nature and to be conscious about your inner talking, when you've been instructed to read the Bible and interpret the Bible as a book of mind science, and also when you've been given certain scriptures to read that tells you how you're supposed to go to bed and how you're supposed to awake and how you're supposed to spend the rest of your day in mindful thinking. All of these are actually neurobic exercises that would help to activate the neurons within you and open up pathways of communication within you. A whole pathway of intelligence will be opened up to you and give you new insights and bring you into the sixth sense. So my brothers and my sisters, just as your body had to develop and grow, because you born in this world being crippled and you being dumb, couldn't speak, you couldn't walk, but you had to develop, you had to grow, you had to expand, and you have to become more intelligent all the time. So too with your mind. You have to keep expanding your mind. And that is why those people who are one-track minded and they are religious and superstitious and they believe everything that was said to them, and they live their life based on belief and never seek to have any experience for themselves. That is why they remain in one state of their life. That's why many of them would become spiritual dwarfs, because they are not exercising the muscles of the mind. So as you would build your body and develop muscles, okay, that will make you strong, that will make you healthy, that will make you flexible, and that would allow the other organs of your body to function properly. So too with the mind. Okay, and you have the prefrontal cortex. All of these areas of your brain must be exercised. That is why you're told to throw the net on the right side in St. John chapter 21 for a great catch. All of that is neurobic alchemy, psychoneurobic alchemy that is teaching you. So my brother, my sisters, just like a sportsman would have to practice, a musician would have to practice. And the more they practice, is the more they master the art of their trade or whatever they love to do. Okay, the more you do it, is the more you will master it. So too, with the mind, the more you exercise your mind, the more you use your mind, the more you get to exercise, you know, thinking in a different direction from what you are taught or from what the masses believe and what the masses follows. It will help you, as I said before, to see things from a different angle, to have different insight. So my brother, my sisters, you have to widen your span. You have to be willing to think outside of the box. You have to be willing to unlearn and relearn. You have to be willing to reprogram your subconscious mind. Because everything that I'm saying here concerning psycho-neurobic alchemy, it is actually a reprogramming of your subconscious mind. That is why you're told that if you want to have the experience of transformation in your life, it can only be done by the renewing of your mind. So those people who have been reading the Bible and thinking that the Bible is literal and thinking that the Bible is secular history, and they've been looking outwardly, they've been given many clues that these stories are pointing you to look inwardly and that they must be interpreted psychologically. But they have missed it. And that is why you're told that you must be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So to renew your mind, you have to definitely exercise your mind and learn to think for yourself and get rid of what was told to you by your parents and your religious leaders, your political leaders, and all the other influences that is around you. So my brother, my sisters, you are responsible for yourself. You are responsible to exercise your mind. You are responsible to grow the muscles of your mind and have a more developed mind. And when people refer to you as being a monkey, it just means an unorganized mind, an undeveloped mind. Because a lot of people have been caught up just chasing after the material things of this world, going after the getting instead of the being. And so, because of the school system that would have indoctrinated them to think as one who is chasing after money and give them an employee mentality, they live all of their life so busy that they never get time to exercise their mind. They never practice psychoneurobic alchemy. So it's like you're living your life, but you are dead mentally. You're living your life, but you're dead psychologically. So it's like you are living dead. And that is why right now, with the science and technology and the digital age that we are living in, many have become modern day zombies, living on their cell phone and being controlled by social media and the influences of social media that is there to distract them and to keep them fast asleep and to keep them more zombified. So my brother and my sisters, the zombie apocalypse is real. Therefore, I am bringing the knowledge of psychoneurobics alchemy to help you to break mental slavery. and to teach you that you are the master of your destiny. If you will look inwardly and realize that the kingdom of God is within you, and you would use your thoughts or your consciousness, your awareness of being to create your reality consciously. Because it is your own thoughts that is creating your reality and creating your personality. For as a man thinketh in his heart or his subconscious mind, so is he. So learn to exercise your mind and live more creatively, because the creative power is in you. And that creative power is God in man, which is actually man's imagination. So exercise your imagination morning, noon, and night, and experience Psycho-Neurobics alchemy in your life. So my brothers and my sisters, the transmutation of energy is what I refer to as alchemy. And you are an alchemical being, and you must use the alchemical invisible substance to create your life whichever way you want it to be, because we are all thought evolved beings having a human experience. So why not use the power of taking energy and transmuting it into matter? Because this physical body is matter, but your spiritual body, your light body, your true essence is all energy, for your mass of energy. And money and all the material things of this world, they were false energy being transmuted into physical matter. Okay, so my brother, my sisters, you have the power. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me and what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly to support this work, I'll definitely encourage you to check out the PayPal, because the link is always down below. And if you feel led to be a part of our Patreon community, you are most welcome to support this work that is here to help to uplift humanity. And I have a $20 course there also for people who are donating $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you discovering that sun that is within you. But if you do not exercise your mind, you will never discover that light or that sun that is within you. And that's why it's very important for you to have good understanding concerning Psycho-Neurobics alchemy. Okay, so then you will be able to practice how to really build the muscles of your mind, so that you will be able to activate this sun that is within you, this melanin sun. Okay, your light body that is within, that is waiting for you, the apparent power, to operate that power that is within. So if you feel strongly led to check out those videos, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. So at this time, I want to say peace, love you all, out.